site model shown earlier is to be milled out of polystyrene foam. While this means our site will be a crisp white colour, the model itself will easily be dented or damaged as polystyrene isn't as dense as other materials such as MDF or RenShape. To ensure the model stays in good condition, a protective casing has been designed which will wrap around the sides and bottom. This has been designed around utilising the advantages of having a CNC router. Let's step through the design now. The border of our site model is offset to the thickness of the material it will be constructed from, in this case 12mm birch plywood. These borders provide a rough layout for walls. We just have to create extrusions where we want the walls to sit. A bottom has also been created. To avoid having to use nails or screws, all pieces have been designed to notch together and with a small amount of glue will hold firm. To achieve this quickly, a vertical line has been drawn up the height of our side piece and then divided by how many interlocking notches we want. In this case, 5. Notches should ideally be at least 3 times the radius of the router bit cutting them, around 4.76 or 6.35mm in our case, to ensure they're thick enough to survive the milling process. From here, boxes have been created where the notches will go. A larger box has also been created on the bottom which will penetrate through the base, lifting our model up off the ground to create a shadow line at the bottom. Finally, a single notch has been created at the centre of each side to add rigidity. Now to work on the configuration of your notches. In this case, notches highlighted red will be Boolean unioned with this shorter side and subtracted from the longer one. I will also union the bottom larger box with the longer side. Also, the bottom notches highlighted green will be unioned with the sides. I applied this detail to all corners by a series of mirroring operations. Then all the Boolean operations were performed on each respective side, including the bottom. If all these pieces were cut now, it would be very hard to fit them together. This is due to material thickness variation, due to a number of factors like temperature and surface finish. We can account for them by altering the size of our notches to make the gaps between them larger, so there is a small gap between them all. This is known as tolerancing, and you can see a larger version of it here with the gap between the two notches exaggerated slightly. As we're using good quality plywood, a tolerance gap of 0.2mm, 0.1mm each side, should suffice. From here, we can begin to prepare the file for CNC machining along with the site model discussed earlier.
By now, you should have enough of an understanding to start designing some of your own projects with the CNC in mind. In the next video, I'll run you through the CNC template found on the FabLab website. Happy milling!